Yo, what's up? It's Cam bringing you guys another video, and today I want to show you how you can edit faster if you are on a controller. It doesn't matter what console you're on, if you're on PC, console, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you guys how you can edit faster if you play with a controller on Fortnite. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to go into settings and you want to go over to combat controls. And you want to go down to the left stick down here and you want to change that to edit. Now the reason that I chose to use my left stick to edit is because you will never have to take your thumb or any other finger off of any buttons to edit your thing. Once you want to edit, you just click down on that left stick, which your thumb is always on, and you'll always have an edit. And the reason that this is so good is, first, you don't have to take a finger off of anywhere, you don't have to move anything. And second is, if you are using a normal controller, PS4, Xbox, when you're pressing B or circle, even if you have the time set as low as possible, you still have to wait a few seconds to edit something. That's just something that console players have to deal with, is you have to hold a button down to edit. But when you change it to any other button, it's an instant edit. And left stick is the best button to change that to because it's just in the best position. So if you change it to left stick, that's the best place to do it, and it's so much faster to pull out your edit. Now, you may be wondering, how do you run with that, since if you press down, it's going to want to edit. What you do is you go over here to settings, and you go down to the first control option, and you go down to sprint by default, and you turn that on. Now, what that does is all you have to do is press the left stick forward, and you will start sprinting. You don't have to click down on the left stick to do that anymore. You just sprint if you push it forward. Now, you want to go back over here to combat controls, and when you press apply and then press B, it'll say please bind the sprint auto sprint button to another button. Okay, so what you want to do is press confirm, and you want to change whatever button you don't use. So I don't use squad comms, so I'm going to change that to sprint auto sprint. Now sprint auto sprint is very important because if you like to just like double click a button or left stick, most people do, you just run. You don't have to press anything. If you have to like scratch your nose or something, you can take your hand off the controller and still be running. So what I do is I change it to right on the D-pad, and you just double click on the D-pad now, and you'll just auto run. Now the only thing that I don't like about that is you sometimes have to take your thumb off of the left stick, which kind of sucks, but it's worth it to be able to edit faster. And if you don't like it at right D-pad, you can change all these buttons around. Like you could put inventory as right on the D-pad, and then put auto sprint as up. You can mess around with it. It doesn't really matter how you do it, just as long as you have auto sprint on there. So now once you've got that done, you're all set. You just press forward on the left stick and you'll sprint, and then when you place a wall or something, you don't press B anymore. You can press B to edit, but you still have to hold it down. But as long as you just press on the left stick, it's instant, which is so much better than having to hold a button down. And yeah, it helps a lot. And I haven't had it on very long, but I have played some games, and I've noticed how much it's helped my editing and how much faster it is. And like right here, this is what I do in creative. I just go and I do 90s up. I'll just do a few 90s up, and then I'll just edit right here. I'll just try to edit as fast as I can. I mean, I'll mess up a lot, but like still, you just edit as fast as possible, and if you keep doing that, you'll get the hang of it, and you'll be way faster at editing. Just don't give it up, because honestly, going back to B, I feel would be so much worse trying to hold down that button, and you just have such a disadvantage when you play kids that have this set up. So yeah, just keep on trying this. Like, go into creative, put this on, and just practice with it, and I promise you it'll be so much better than holding down B. And reset. When you do something and you want to reset it, it's still R to do it and still B to confirm it. Everything's the same except for what you hold down to edit. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.